Okay, performance test. Let's see if I can load Rise of the Dragon Raider in 6.0. Alright, here we go. Let's see how long this takes. We're at 9 seconds. Come on. Be less than 6 minutes and I'll be stoked. Because it's been taking between 3 and 6 minutes. Holy cow. Oh. Okay. I have a huge amount of stations. I'm taking a break from my current Kingdom's End playthrough because I got blued up. I've got to replay the last couple hours. Well, hour and a half, basically. But, hey, I have tenacity on this ship. I have a battleship. I have the PHQ that I can jump over there and fulfill that mission. I have a whole bunch of trade ships. Holy cow, look at this. We're only at 1 minute. Oh no. No. Are you joking me? Let's try this again. Crap, what happened? Oh no. Oh no. Is this not backwards compatible? Oh no. This is not good. This doesn't bode well for my laptop either. Alright, we're at... Take 2? Are we going to be able to load my previous save? Did I just lose all my work? Egosoft, this is not cool. That's never happened in any of the expansions. Come on. My computer didn't crash. No. Holy cow, that's loading quick. Well, we're at 2.5 minutes now. That counts. Well, if it'll load it, I can save it, and then it'll be updated to 6.0. We'll see how long it takes it to save. If it doesn't crash. Come on. Load me in. Oh no. Are you joking me, Egosoft? Come on. Really? Let's hang on. Let's try this. Shouldn't take long. There is a difference. I didn't have save game compression, so I noticed that so the new saves are compressed, and I didn't see the option to uncompress them and see I'm loading an uncompressed save. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but really? It showed it in the list. Okay, come on. Okay, it all validated. Okay. Try it again. 4 minutes. I'll timestamp it if we can get in the game. Please? Let me get in the game. I mean, starting from scratch is fine, but honestly, you see how many playlists I got? I'm getting tired of starting from scratch. If it wasn't able to load, it shouldn't show up in the list. Please load. Oh man. Anybody else have this problem? Did you fix it? Were you able to load your save? If you didn't have this problem and you were able to load an old save, that would be nice to know too. Maybe I have a computer glitch. I hope not. I do have a huge economy to load. There's a lot of stations. Which doesn't bode well for the bankrupt Talati who's running the same save. Ah, we're in! We're in. 5 minutes, 53 seconds. You know what? That's not bad. We've loaded this, what, 4 times? Okay, how are we doing? We have no missions. Okay, that's good. And I'm not going to take any for a minute. Alright, alright. What is everybody doing? Specifically, okay. You're not doing anything. You're not... Ooh. You're not doing anything. Okay, and we are over here. Okay, let's go get on the king because he has all of our people on board.
Silent witness.
All right, let's see how this is gonna... I mean, there's no lag here. Well... come on. I know. This is a good test. Oh, before I go too far, hang on. Please don't foobar this save. Please don't foobar this save. Escape. Let's see how long it takes. 7:25 until... This is 1.3 gigabytes of save file. Holy cow! So from 20 seconds, wow. Okay. Now you should show 6.0. Yes, now you're up to 6.0. We are 36 hours or 36 days and 15 hours old. I don't want to lose this. Okay. All right, let's go get on the king because he has everybody that we need. I believe. I really should. Oh, wait a minute. Dock ships. Locksmith Kid, Litigious Rodent. We don't have our mining ship.
Entering system. Silent witness.
All that green. Oh boy. So the Boron are only enemies. Barely, I think. I hope. Okay. Hopefully we can do this storyline with this guy. That's the idea. I'm gonna bring the king anyway. To a point. Only so that I can swap ships.
Entering system. Atikvas.
This automated message is being broadcast exclusively in the proximity of Heredit's End. Signs indicate that we will imminently witness the extraordinarily rare reactivation of a jump gate. The Alliance of the Word has assembled an expedition to study this rare event.
Awesome.
A reactivation, able to be investigated scientifically, is an exceedingly uncommon opportunity. You are welcome to join us.
Okay, so that'll be mission offers. Alliance investigation. Awesome. Accept it.
I, Numunkaret, welcome you in my capacity as commanding officer of this expedition. The Alliance of the Word is a collective of scholars and scientists intent on advancing understanding through cooperation.
Okay.
Word reached us from the Boron of Kingdom End some months ago via the messenger drone network. It seems they may be making some headway with their gate technology experimentation. At first, I will admit, we dismissed the notion. So many scientists have tried and failed to interact with the gate network. But now, the dormant gate at Heretic's End is showing infrequent, but undeniable signs of activity. This may or may not be related to the boron experiments, but the timings coincide too starkly to ignore. But let us not get ahead of ourselves. We could be reuniting with our boron brethren. Equally, we could find ourselves welcoming a fleet of Xenon destroyers. This expedition was tasked with resolving the many unknowns of this situation. We need scouts willing to help us explore this unknown space.
You sure betcha. I have tenacity. That could hinder some progress. Yeah. Oh, little. Okay, let's go get on the king and drag him over to the area. Do we have nav beacons? 24 of the buggers. Alright. We need one for the HQ. Speaking of the HQ, yeah, I'll get him sorted in a minute. I'm currently I am building storage on the HQ. I was preparing 20 million medical supplies for the very last
Jump gate.
terraforming
Argon Prime.
project down in Adius Misfortune, but it's gonna take forever to get 20 million medical supplies. And I can use that storage for the boron stuff. I have everything else. There was a mission that I took that'll end up completing on its own.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
I'm too slow. Game start. All I have is a dragon and 100 grand in my name. And I only have that much because I went off the rails. This character, on the other hand, seeing how this mission is available, and after looking at the encyclopedia,
Jump gate. Second
the boron
contact.
should only be pink. So, cool. As long as they don't shoot at me, I won't shoot at them. And we'll jump the player HQ into Oceans of Fantasy and terraform it for them. That should help our reputation.
Entering system. Second contact.
Alright, Mr. King, where did I park you? I see your icon. There you is. I think.
Asgard.
No, you're the Asgard. Where's the king? I swear, the Antigone Memorial. Oh, okay. Okay. What are you doing in Antigone Memorial? Just kind of... Oh, yeah, okay, that's why you're parked there. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go to Antigone Memorial. Why are you parked there? Probably because that's the last place I used you. Oh, there's an achievement. Yeah, you gotta one-shot something. Anything, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna use the Asgard. If I can find something big and hit it
Jump gate.
with
The void.
the hammer. I should call him the Hammer. There's no Xenons in this gameplay.
Entering system. The void.
It's much more laid back. There's Kixes. And we're rich, so yeah, the money just kind of rolling in.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Oh, that's a second delay. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna try to add anything to it, not yet. It'll load. That's just as laggy as it's always been. 2 or 3 second delay opening the build screen.
Entering system. Antigone Memorial.
Wrong ship. I think. Yeah, there you is.
Earl King.
Okay. Let's go get on the bodyguard. The tow truck? Yeah, the tow truck. Optimus. I don't know who that really old goat is on one of the Transformers movies. He was really cool. That's who the Earl King reminds me of. But yeah, the Talati, I got to thinking about it. And my Talati is, yeah, I can't sidetrack him. And, Tales from the Split, well, he doesn't have anything. Except a cool disposition.
Docking granted.
But this character isn't doing anything other than goofing around. Running missions, working on my trade rank.
Successfully docked.
Okay, Mr. Swiping of Sides. I didn't leave you
Greetings.
with any missions, did I? I still haven't picked Kid. Okay. Alright, Mr. Ratchet, where are you? Oh, you're almost here. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Come on, get on board. And then we will go. Because there's nothing like being prepared. Let's see, I think everybody here has tenacity. Yes. The other one I need to check on is Ratchet. Yes, okay. And I know Sideswipe does. Oh, you're not docked yet?
Tethys. Mineral.
Are you on the King? Because it didn't show it a second ago. Yes, okay. Alright, let's prepare to go jump the HQ. Oceans of Fantasy. Because there's a shipyard that the Boron need to get built, and they would like our help, and I would like to complete it without it completing itself. And today's only Fridays, so... Awesome. The Earl King is just so that I have all my taxis in the same spot. We can't take him into a certain sector that's hazardous because we're not allowed to attack the Caxes in there.
get backup.
Yeah, I'm debating
Jump
on
gate,
if I want
the
to try to
void.
just repeat my gameplay and be a little more careful. At a certain point where I went ahead and did what my mission told me to do because nobody else was doing it, and yeah, that was a horrible mistake. Oop, too far. Yeah. Yep. I'm glad your cargo bay was empty. Okay.
Entering system. The void.
Call that green. I don't know what they changed about the saving and loading, but that is much quicker. Oh, I'm stoked. And I need a cargo ship to get Bofu. This is a pretty safe cargo ship because pirates in this save don't want me to drop my cargo. At least not that I've seen. None of my ships are asked to drop their cargo.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Sir, cancel my travel mode. I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm a rock.
I'm gonna shoot you anyway.
I'm thinking of just kind of withdrawing because I'm at a point where the mission won't progress unless I go talk to this guy. It's a good spot to leave it. I can go add to the HQ, get some money built up, and definitely get my research for tenacity and my weapon mods. I need my weapon mods. I'm not shooting fast enough. That wouldn't have helped with that furball. I'd have still been
Entering system. Second contact.
Okay. I keep forgetting. Stop as soon as you come through the gate and just turn. This is sweet. Well, I was really worried that I couldn't load this save. I mean, they got a whole new engine under this thing, so I would have understood. I would have been depressed, but I would have understood. Wouldn't make me quit. We are getting trades with the Yakis. Just, yeah, really slow on traded. They've only got one station. Discoverer in Black Hole Sun by CAC Forager. Yep, it happens. It would be nice to do away with the Caxes like I did the Xenons. Let's go listen to that awesome music some more.
system. Argon Prime. Jump gate. Atikva's choice.
Oh yeah, I need to nose up. That was a nice bite. She couldn't find it.
Found nothing. You can go.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Closer, 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 closer.
Yeah, you didn't think I was going to barrel through at full speed, did you? All these defense platforms, I got no enemies. Well, when I was planning these, I had enemies. Well, I do have enemies. Free families don't like me very much. Herbs can't stand me.
Entering system. Morningstar.
Oh, you can shift D it at a build storage now? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, I've done that a couple times. I don't think I've ever done it with a large ship, but I've done it with the small ones. But you gotta be right at build storage still before you shift D it. Otherwise, it'll try to let you dock or deny you permission at the nearest part of its station.
Entering system. Heretics End.
Okay. Inactive jump gate. Now, which one did we get? That's... Oh, okay. I didn't have anything up here.
Jump gate.
Oh, brakes on that too soon. Well, where's the one for... Okay, your Wretched Skies. PHQ ends up right here. That's still not a good spot because the Xenons come through constantly. That's still not a good spot.
All right.
Yeah. Does the Earl King have nav beacons? No. Okay. How about other people on my ship? Ratchet. Resource probes and laser towers. Okay. Well, I need to use a nav beacon at least for to jump the HQ. I'm probably gonna totally foobar this whole mission chain, but hey, this is Rise of the Dragon Raider. I can do whatever I want here. This character's at the end game.
Okay, buddy, I'm here.
I'm delighted to see that everyone has made it. Explorer, please fall into formation to accommodate the remaining attendees.
So many ships! I cannot believe we are actually here, ready to witness something truly historic.
The Terran Secret Service has been alerted to potential gate activity. The Intervention Corps
Oh,
has been
shoot.
ordered to undertake a threat assessment with regard to the potential impact on Sol territories. We can only guarantee everyone's safety as long as the expedition remains close to the intervention fleet.
Oh,
However,
shoot.
we advise everyone to stay clear of our firing arcs.
Initial scans indicate some activity.
Yeah.
We need to get closer for
This
a more
might have been a
thorough
bad
read of the
idea.
Situation. Mission specialist, approach the gate nacelle and interface with it to initialize a direct data stream for our onboard science team.
Affirmative.
Whatever you do, don't
Approaching
shoot
the
at
jump
me.
gate.
I'm minus 30 with the Terran Protectorate.
Activating scanner. Accessing nacelle.
Data stream is initialized. It looks like... Fall back! The energy is spiking.
Battle stations, prepare to engage. Nothing? Well then, Intervention Corps, prepare for traversal.
The expedition shall follow close behind. Mission specialist, remain here and establish an outpost to derive a complete reading of the gate's coordinate data.
On it, sir. Godspeed, everyone.
This ought to be interesting.
Intervention Corps.
Oh, you
Jump
better
gate,
get through
unknown
there before the
sector.
king opens fire. Crap. I didn't even consider that. Okay, get through there. This is gonna be interesting. Let's just turn them off for a minute. Minus 30 with the Terran Protectorate. I thought they were all dead.
Osaka.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Dude, get out of the zone.
Empty space.
Oh boy. This is gonna go south so badly. I just know it. Okay. Let's get through here and hope for the best. This ought to be interesting. I should have brought the Asgard, maybe. Oh boy. Well, I can always reload if things go too south. Let's just get through here. Maybe they won't shoot at me.
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
Preliminary scans indicate that this system is uninhabited. No sign of boron or any other kind of life, biological or artificial.
This cannot be true. Are you certain that the sensors are not malfunctioning? It has been so long. I really thought this might be the day I finally reconnect with my kin of the Finn.
Oh, okay. I can go in there.
Take heart,
Let's
Boron
go.
Exile. You may yet be a step closer to your reunion. Explorer, we need some detailed system mapping. The task is in your hands. There is much to learn here.
Not the most exciting surprise, but preferable to the excitement of an unexpected Xenon enclave, I suppose.
Just a little. Now, which sector is this one? Watchful gaze. Oh boy. That's hilarious. They're being kind of calm. My turrets are turned off. I already don't remember what I did in this zone. I know there were 3 spots I ended up exploring, but that was for Bozo, I think.
Preliminary data has identified some points of potential interest.
Oh, that's
Locking on to exact locations at this range.
okay.
See if you can pinpoint them for us.
Alright, I'm on it. Yeah, I think, yeah. My Tales from the Split would have been better for this, but he's not modded enough. And the mission I found in here, yeah. I really want to be able to complete it. My idea, and that's why I loaded this save, well, and to test if I could even load it in 6.0, which it looks like I can, so great. But the idea is to jump to player HQ in and use my trade ships to quickly get that shipyard supplied before it completes on its own. 'Cause by the time my Kingdom's End character gets the stuff, it's already going to be built a long time ago. Am I in the wrong spot? Am I just not in the circle? Oh, I'm not in the circle enough. Okay.
Oh my! Could that be?
By the Trinity, a boron vessel.
My instinct says we should take a closer look.
Yes, we should.
Stop your attack immediately. You will suffer the consequences.
Oh, how I missed
This
that.
is Sector Security. Comms channel open. Reporting attack against this station. Acknowledged. Criminal record has been updated.
Back to 29. That's alright, we'll be back to 30 here in a minute. It's gotta be a scripted event. No, actually, I honestly think it's pirates.
Your ship's sensors are picking up a weak energy signature amongst the debris.
Uh-huh. I gotta get a little bit closer, and then I gotta get in my spacesuit. Yep. Oh, I forgot that, yeah, I really messed with this universe on this character. So, yeah, I forgot all about Terran Protectorate being in here. Okay, Mr. King, you don't have no orders?
Hello there.
You did. I don't know where your order was sending you, but... Okay.
Tethys. Mineral.
meet up and investigate.
Oh yeah, I think so too. Come on, really? This character is this old.
See if you can repair the panel to gain access.
Container.
Running decryption and reconstruction algorithm. The data is woefully incomplete, but it appears that this was an outpost of some manner. There are signs of an attack from several directions. It seems that the operators would have had little, if any, time to react. How frustratingly peculiar. I am forwarding all of this to our esteemed expedition commander. Perhaps he can garner more clues. I have my doubts, though.
You correct, sir? Our team confirms that the Heretics End Gate does indeed contain the coordinates to the Kingdom End system. The timing cannot be coincidental, can it? Just after we received word from the Boron? Is it possible that their experiments were somehow related to the gate reinitialization?
Coordinates and timing are relevant, but not conclusive. The fact of the matter is that this is definitely not Kingdom End. Interstellar messenger drones are not the fastest form of communication. We do not know what has occurred on the Boron side since their last message. Theoretically, a connection between the two gates is possible, but that is just a theory. It could well be that the systems were linked in the distant past.
Yes. Unfortunately, theoretical compatibility does not mean much in itself. If activating or reprogramming these gates were easy, I am certain I would have overcome the challenges long ago.
The split didn't exactly give you a choice over your research focus. Could this be the Boron? Could they really have unlocked jump gate technology?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. At this point, any further hypothesis would be mere speculation. Until we have more evidence, keep your ideas off general comms. If you must elaborate your theories, feel free to put them in writing.
Hold on. I think I am picking up. Oh no, never mind that. Nothing of interest here. This system's peculiar conditions make getting accurate readings rather troublesome.
Uh-huh.
Explorer, you have an unidentified ship on an intercept trajectory. This is our first contact in the newly opened network. We have no idea of who they are, or their intentions. Investigate, and if possible, make contact, but maintain vigilance.
No problem. I don't
Unknown
remember
ship.
if you're flying towards me. Okay. That's plenty. I had over 2 million not long ago. Then I was down to 1.5. Yeah, my traders are making use of my funds. That's for
Oh
sure.
my! Aliens! Please, do not be afraid. I shall disengage my armament.
Okay.
Greetings. I am so pleased to make your acquaintance.
Incredible! Finally, contact with our aquatic allies. Bosota, are you receiving this?
What did you say? A boron?
Yeah.
Truly? A living, buoyant boron? Are my ocular sensor organs deceiving me? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bosota, and I can barely recall another boron face. I have been riven from my people for that long. Will you please deign to share your time with me?
I am Neela T, adventurer extraordinaire. I would be delighted to spend time with you.
As appointed delegate of the Alliance of the Word, please allow me to extend my greetings to you and your people. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Neela T.
I do not have any official capacity as such, but it is marvelous to be seeing actual people from beyond the disconnected gates. How did you get here? Has a gate reopened? Are we connected once more? Oh, I knew it would have to happen eventually. What joyous news!
Momentous news indeed. Although we are less than clear on how this has occurred. There was speculation that the boron triggered the gate reinitialization. Messages from your scientists indicated that they were working on such a task. Please, can you direct us towards Kingdom End?
You were in contact with Kingdom End? That is marvelous news. It has been decades since we were cut off. We have heard nothing in all that time. The severing of the connection with Nishala has been indescribably distressing for all of us.
My system is in profound turmoil. To meet a fellow boron after all these years is an incandescent joy. But to find that you, too, are cut off from the homeworld is a misery.
More than you know, Bosota. We have all mourned this loss.
Without access to Kingdom End, your queen and parliament, how do you govern yourselves?
After the severance, there was a period of chaos, until a royal steward was appointed. I have had dealings with him. It would be my pleasure to make an introduction.
We must make haste. There is much to be discussed with your leadership.
Follow me, you cavalcade of curious creatures.
A boron society not headed by a queen? This is
Hey,
somewhat
cool.
hard to fathom.
Finally broke traction on
Indeed,
Alliance.
Bosota. From your own experience, you understand the pain of separation. I doubt other species appreciate the biological depth of our harmonious societal interconnection. It was worse than it is now. It used to be that all our systems were isolated. Severed, not just from Kingdom End, the Queen, and homeworld Nishla, but also from each other. Fortunately, several of our systems reconnected to each other eventually, but none received word from home. Reorganization became a necessity. The provinces adrift, as we call ourselves, were only ever intended to be temporary, but under the royal steward, it has grown into a comprehensive governing body. But some of us have never given up on Kingdom End. Your communication with the homeworld is momentous in the extreme. Not a soul in these systems has found evidence of where the Kingdom End even still exists.
Oh, -5's not bad. Shoot, that'll go up quick. That's even better than -15. A lot better. Shift X. Oh, well, that didn't work out very well.
Unknown object.
You were farther away than I thought you were. Which sector is this one? Oh, okay. And the next one's Barren Shores. We need to find a place to plop the HQ in Oceans of Fantasy.
Multiple projects.
One really awesome terraforming project. I hope.
Entering system. Barren Shores. Piranha.
Oh. We'll just follow you. I knew Bozo was gonna want Bofu. I knew it. Oh, that's hilarious.
Nilo T, you bring us guests, outsiders, with a fleet no less. What have you been up to?
More than that, Royal Steward, I bring momentous news. The fleet, this Paranid-led fleet, it came from the dormant gate in watchful gaze. They have communicated with Kingdom End. They have no Kingdom End gate, but they have communication. We are connected to the network once more.
My word, if...
The delegation seeks an audience. May I?
Yes, of course. There is so much to discuss, so much to consider.
Royal Steward, would it be in order for me to accompany the delegation?
I'm sure you have other things to do. Diplomacy is not the same thrill as exploration.
Please, Royal Steward, with your permission.
Of course, Neela T. By all means, accompany the delegation.
Hello.
Explorer, you have displayed some usefulness thus far. I'm tasking you with joining us in meeting the Royal Steward. I may have need of your insights.
Awesome. Let's go.
You have clearly made an impression on the expedition commander. I sense you are becoming more central to his plans. Join the delegation. Watch this Royal Steward. I have some experiments to attend to, though I shall keep an eye on you.
I like my taxi.
Docking granted.
Oh, wow, your brakes are super phenomenal. Alright, already lost track of where the docks were. Oh, okay. Oh, that's neat. Oh, whoa. I don't think I was supposed to dock that way. Alright. Now what? Okay, now what? Oh, really? Okay.
Successful.
Cool.
Boron capital ship. In all my days. A perfect equilibrium of function and ergonomics. And with such flair. My current abode is penurious in comparison.
You drive a giant rock in space, man.
My ropalium near explodes with the joy of welcoming esteemed visitors. This historic occasion is the first of its kind. I am Lita V, Royal Steward of the Provinces Adrift. On behalf of Her Majesty the Queen, and as her loyal servant, it is my profound pleasure to welcome an emissary of the Paranid Empire. And once business is out of the way, I insist you join me on a more informal tour.
Esteemed Royal Steward yippeeeeeee, thank you for your most gracious welcome. You must forgive me. I, Numunkaret, am no Empire emissary. I represent the Alliance of the Word, a diplomatic forum and scientific organization funded by various races across the network.
My. But do you have letters patent from the Empire? The provinces adrift are in dire straits. We must negotiate terms of assistance.
I am compelled to reiterate, I do not speak for the Paranid authorities. Though we do bring news which may bring joy. We have been in communication with Kingdom End. Limited fragile communication, but communication nevertheless. Some months ago we received word from your homeworld. It was heartening to discover that the Boron Core has survived the shutdown, and learn of their most ambitious endeavor. Their entire scientific resources are focused on understanding and manipulating jump gate technology. We humbly request your permission to investigate the dormant jump gates in your territory, and to set up a scientific outpost in the region, should that be required.
There are so many implications to consider. This really is momentous. I am afraid I must decline your request, for now. We cannot be precipitous.
By the glistening waters of Nishala.
I fail to understand. We ask for no more than your permission. We certainly have no wish to be a drain on your resources.
Leader Wee, they are trying to connect us with Kingdom End. They have communications.
Neela T, this obsession with finding home is entirely yours. You may have the luxury of gallivanting around the galaxy in search of miracles, but I have responsibilities. I have the welfare of billions of souls to consider. Our guests have already made clear that the outside network, with all its resources, has been unable to connect with our homeworld. The priority at this juncture is the welfare of our people, and I shall not be distracted from that.
Honored host, we will of course expedite communications with the governments of the network. I'm sure emissaries are preparing as we speak. Yet, if we could simply...
Enough, please. I understand your request, but I do not think you understand what is at stake. Please have patience, but for now, the matter is settled.
Outrageous! The Boron Queen's government itself is racing to reconnect, and you decline to facilitate? What kind of royal steward are you?
Please?
There is nothing to be gained from trading insults.
This is absurd. Our work is of the utmost importance. Your obduracy is beyond me. I shall take my leave. Heading to the dock, awaiting pickup.
That certainly could have gone better, but all may not be lost.
Indeed. The Royal Steward seems somewhat overwhelmed by the news. Maybe it's a good idea to just listen to him. Understanding his fears might help calm them.
Oh, I hope that lag clears up.
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction. From time to time, I spend the waking nights pondering the very same question. It would be misleading to cast blame for all our miseries on the Great Shutdown. In fact, when we were first riven from the wider network, the vast majority of our boron systems remained connected between themselves. Isolated from external threats, we commenced a new age of reflection and scientific endeavor. And while this period of peace brought the wealth of Kingdom End to fabulous new heights, we were not complacent. Resources were stockpiled throughout the Queendom, a precautionary measure. Oh, we thought we were prepared, yet in truth we were far from it. We boron are inherently connected to each other, you see. We thrive on a collective sort of innate affinity. Once that connection was severed, each system found itself in complete isolation. Things fell apart quite quickly, I'm afraid to say. Productivity collapsed catastrophically. Stockpiles were depleted far more rapidly than anticipated, and there was no way to replenish them. After years of disarray, Great Reef finally reconnected with barren shores. Later, it was joined by several other systems. The provinces adrift were founded, but by then the damage was done. We still lacked crucial resources. I contend that it was the collective psychological toll of the severance that caused this, more so than the evident logistical challenges posed by the shutdown. I regret my approach at our meeting. You see, I have not hosted a diplomatic function in decades. Unfortunately, I am simply not in the habit of communicating with anyone other than Boron, you see. We Boron converse amongst ourselves, relying on complex structures of pheromones, not just mere words. There was so much to communicate, so much to cogitate upon, yet the words failed to convey my meaning. You must imagine it like painting an ocean, yet having only a single shade of blue with which to do so.
Okay.
The Protectorate has determined that this system poses no threat to the citizens of Sol or the wider network. Our orders are to deploy to a position of more strategic importance. Still, stay alert. None of us know what might be lurking out there.
Don't
The
get near
Alliance
the
of
king.
Court thanks you for your support. You shall proceed alone from here on. Our military friends are needed elsewhere. Who does this fool think he is? Does he not understand the gravity of our mission? Withholding his consent? We shall continue without it if necessary.
Entering system. Great Reef.
You may have a point. Perhaps his simple mind cannot grasp all the variables at play. I wonder if we can help him to see the bigger picture. Yes, you are right. That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there's more to the issue than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces. A reunion with King Dement would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing.
Well, I didn't lose reputation with him this time. And we don't want to insult the other guy.
The steward and I have had our differences in the past, but I had no idea he would be so stubborn. I am so very sorry you had to witness that embarrassingly discordant display. Leader We and I disagree on much, but he is not a bad person. You know, he is just scared. I think he is scared of falling short. He carries the weight of the expectations of the entire provinces. He wants to keep everyone safe, and I think he fears that your expedition will exacerbate an already dangerous situation. Yes, fraught with danger. The provinces lie uncomfortably close to Kark territory. When Sanctuary of Darkness first connected to the provinces, it triggered regular attacks. We barely managed to protect ourselves with the meager military that we could cobble together. Thankfully, the waves have calmed for now. The Kark incursions eventually ceased. All attempts to communicate with these enigmatic creatures have failed, so I would hesitate to call it a ceasefire. It is more of a lull in hostilities. As you can imagine, the situation remains rather fragile. Pleasant travels.
is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there's more to the issue than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces. A reunion with King Demend would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing. Ah, I understand. He is worried that our presence will stir up an infestation of the Chitterers. The Alliance of the Word is certainly prepared to provide assurances that our investigation will not leave him exposed to Ka'ak attacks.
Let's see if we get some new conversation topics this time. And try not to insult him this time.
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction. Your commendable commitment to peace is as welcome as it is unexpected. The Alliance of the Word is to be lauded for its respect for our peaceful ways. Ah, the silent one from our disappointing
I don't
introduction.
understand it. This isn't... Maybe you gotta do all the conversation topics? I really don't want to upset him this time. Well, I didn't upset the parent this time.
Hello again, Explorer. Yes, fraught with danger. The provinces lie uncomfortably close to Ka'ak
we already
territory.
did this
When
one.
Sanctuary of Darkness first connected to the provinces, it triggered regular attacks. We barely managed to protect ourselves with the meager military that we could cobble together. Thankfully, the waves have calmed for now. The Ka'ak incursions eventually ceased. All attempts to communicate with these enigmatic creatures have failed. So I would hesitate to call it a ceasefire. It is more of a lull in hostilities. As you can imagine, the situation remains rather fragile. Oh, you took note of that, did you? Time after time I approach Leader Weave for the resources to find our way back home, but he has come to the conclusion that efforts spent on this endeavor come at an immediate cost to our people. I would hate for you to get the impression that I do not care for my fellow Boron here. Out on the fringes, I am truly seeking to make a difference for the people. Serving the Queen's subjects is a duty for me. You see, I do not like to draw too much attention to it, but I myself am the progeny of stranded minor royals. Before you bow or anything like that, I am not part of the direct line of succession, and that is not how our monarchy works in any case. Yet, it drives me to find a path back home, for the people to once again delight in a reunited, merry realm.
Okay.
Yes,
Anything
fraught
new?
with danger. The provinces lie uncomfortably close
Unless
to
I
Ka'ak
already
territory.
buggered it.
When Sanctuary of Darkness first connected to the provinces, it triggered regular attacks. We barely managed to protect ourselves with the meager military that we could cobble together. Thankfully, the waves have calmed for now.
Maybe you have to
The
put
Ka'ak
some more
incursions
Cheerios. I
eventually
don't know.
ceased. All attempts to communicate with these enigmatic creatures have failed. So I would hesitate to call it a ceasefire. It is more of a lull in hostilities. As you can imagine, the situation remains rather fragile.
Okay.
Pleasant travels.
Okay, anything new from the guy on deck? All I have to do now is to keep from upsetting the other guy, the little guy. Okay.
Yes, you are right. That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there's more
I might
to
have
the
bugged
issue
it.
than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces. A reunion with Kingdom End would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing. Ah, I understand. He is worried that our presence will stir up an infestation of the Chitterers.
That's right.
The Alliance of the Word is certainly prepared to provide assurances that our investigation will not leave him exposed to Ka'ak attacks.
Okay, that's everything from him too. Okay. Are we gonna be able to do this
The
peacefully?
silent one from our disappointing introduction.
Oh no! And I'm stuck with.
I am fully aware of Neela T's royal connections. Is it your opinion of me that I am some petty functionary who can be bought and sold, bribed by the highest bidder? You misjudge me, and you misjudge Neela T. For all our disagreements, I cannot conceive that she would be party to such a grubby approach. Of course I desire the return of the provinces adrift to the warm embrace of the homeworld. But what kind of servant would I be if I did so at the expense of the welfare of those under my charge? This is all terribly challenging. My instinct is that your expedition is honest in its intent. However, I find your judgment questionable.
Really?
Well, I feel that I must allow you to proceed in your mission. However, I ask of you, do not make me regret this.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them.
With the gate and watchful gaze
This is Kingdom's
reactivated,
End.
to our knowledge, only 3 more dormant gates remain in province space. One is located in Ocean of Fantasy, another in Barren Shores. The final one was discovered by scouts in Sanctuary of Darkness. If Sanctuary of Darkness sounds foreboding, you may find that the name is fitting. It is host to a significant Ka'ak infestation. Urgh. Even uttering the name makes my fins tingle. Yet I must remain firm on the matter. Do not, under any circumstances, engage with the Ka'ak. Every interaction with them results in horrific conflict.
You have our word, Leader Wee. We shall do everything in our power to avoid undue provocation.
Thank you. And may I bestow upon you a gift? We have prepared for you a fighter ship. A humble gift, but hopefully it will be of use to you in the times ahead.
Explorer, you have done well to secure access for us to continue our mission. Please, claim the scout ship as your own. May it serve you well.
Okie dokie.
Where is this scout ship?
Here, our very own scout ship.
Oh yeah.
We need to investigate the dormant gates to formulate the next step of our expedition.
I am already familiar with the gate in Ocean of Fantasy. If you supply me with the necessary equipment, and provide me with a few pointers as to what exactly I am to do, it would be my deepest pleasure to assist.
Excellent. The Alliance shall investigate Barren Shores. That only leaves the matter of the final gate, the location of which is somewhat more precarious. Explorer, you have excelled thus far. Put that new fighter of yours to good use, and find Sanctuary of Darkness. It seems that you are best suited to this task.
Okay.
All the times I dreamt of being reunited with my fellow Boron. It never crossed my mind that they might be in such impoverished circumstances. I know that the Alliance has received communications from Kingdom End, but those were dispatched decades ago. Hopefully, they have fared better than the Boron here. I am curious about the contents of their message. Just how much of their preliminary findings have they shared with their Alliance counterparts? Once we have gained access to both Gates' data, maybe the Alliance really intends to conduct experiments from our side too. Trying to manipulate Gates would be an incredibly involved undertaking. Yet it seems as though Numankaret is single-minded about the whole endeavor. Can you imagine the possibilities that would be open to us if we could manipulate these Gates at will?
Thanks to the newly opened trade routes, we have commenced rebuilding our shipyard. You are, of course, most welcome to aid us in our undertaking. Your efforts will, of course, be lucratively compensated.
Awesome.
All I have to do is find out where it's being built. Now let's get docked up.
Docking granted.
Oops. Yeah, no docking computer. Or maybe it's got a one.
Successfully docked. Mako.
I have arrived at my designated inactive gate. I shall commence taking readings immediately.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't see that when I was on the deck of the other ship. That's cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright. Okay,
Tethys. Mineral.
Where with the Terrans? Yeah.
Come on, little buddy, get on board. We got things to do.
In the next video. Holy cow. Alright, we'll see you in the next video.